Dr. Mon, we always get lots of questions when we shoot these videos. I try and pick through the comments. You always look at all the comments.
Yep.
Stay pretty quiet, but I try and answer a lot of the comments. So I thought it would be fun to start a new video series. We have Dr. Mon's lab where you show us all the cool new stuff, all the things you're working on, all the things that you've discovered. What if we did one called Ask Dr. Mod? This is the new video series where we take your questions and ask Dr. Mod. This first question comes from Tofer. Comes from me. And then all of you guys hit the comments and leave your best question. If you have a question that you've always wanted to ask, you got that one console that you're like, man, is this moddable, or can we do this, or is this salvageable? Before you throw anything away, don't ever throw anything away. You should ask questions. To start this all off, I have a question for you. We've talked about this a little bit, but I think it'd be really fun to let the audience know. What was the thing that really got you into modding consoles to begin with?
Well, you know, I've always loved retro games. They could bring me back to my childhood. I had a good childhood. Video games were a big part of it. It was a great pastime for me. And I remember when I got my first action set NES and opening up that, Christmas morning and just playing with it nonstop. And that, went on to the next iteration, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, Wii, it just continued. Then with all those consoles, I wanted to go back to them. Well, what do you have to do? You have to go and take them out in the closet, get the wires for them, all that, set that up. Kind of wanted a simpler way to enjoy all that. The other thing is we used to have gaming nights with my friends, and we played some of the old retro games on the NES and stuff. And then you'd be playing it, and then all of a sudden, boom, game froze. But with emulation, a lot of that is fixed. And yeah, it's not the same experience. I still love, hooking up. It's always fun when you hook up an NES and you're playing the real, game on there. I still enjoy that, and I still have mine set up for that.
What was the very first console you ever tinkered with, and why? Like, what were the steps that took you?
Yeah, well, my dad had me working on cars since I was, had the dexterity to hold the wrench for him or hold the flashlight for him. So I worked on cars since I was a little kid with my dad. And my dad's the one that got me my first Game Boy. And honestly, I would say that's the first one I tinkered with. Why? Because like a lot of people, I lost the battery cover for my Game Boy.
Yeah.
And I learned that Scotch tape could hold the batteries in. So I would say that's probably the first thing I modded. Not the most impressive mod.
Not the most impressive mod, but tape does the trick.
But it works. And I still get a kick out of it when I'm restoring like an old Game Boy and you see the tape there and you go, I remember those days. I remember that. It worked. I'd say that's the first thing I tinkered with. But as far as like the real mods that I do today, it starts with original Xbox, and the Wii. I kind of worked on them at the same time. I knew they were both good at emulation.